Hey guys, Tish here. So, I know it's been a while. Sorry about that. I apologize on the massive delay on my PAX vlogs. But I figured now I've actually got the setup to do it again. Problems are resolved. There was a bunch of other things that were outside of technical issues that I'd rather not go into that stopped me from doing this, so I apologize. But they're here now. Well, hopefully if all goes well. So yeah, we'll move on to day 2. Now, if you remember, day 1 and day 2 were before PAX. So instead of putting day 2 vlog, I'm just going to count day 2 as in I'll just say it's day 1 of PAX. So the actual day 1 of PAX vlog. So the only thing that happened before then of real merit is I went out and had dinner with Wade, Antoine, D-Live, Molly, and Shadow. So that was awesome. We went to a place called Lunchbox Laboratory, which was really interesting to get to. There was lots of Google Maps was leading us to bad places on the way, so that was fun. But yes, we went. It was great meeting them finally. Everyone, Wade is as goofy as I thought he'd be, and more goofy in fact. He was hilarious, and it was just awesome meeting everyone. But yeah, so that's what happened on day 2, actual day 2. Moving on to like the first day of PAX vlog. The reason why I'm doing these vlogs is unfortunately a lot of my footage didn't turn out. The camera I was using wasn't as good as I thought it was. I do have footage which I'll be interspersing throughout this that did work. So that's something that'll come up, which will be nice. So day 1, going around with Shadow. The floor was awesome. There was, right when you come in the door, there was a giant statue of Ziggs from League of Legends, and that was pretty cool. The lines were huge, cosplayers everywhere. So we had to wait in line for a while. I didn't have a media pass, obviously, so Shadow and I had to wait in line while Wade, D-Live, Antoine, and Molly went in a lot earlier and got to see a couple of other things, namely Evolve and stuff like that earlier. But anyway, when we got in, we looked around the floor. It was pretty awesome. There were some pretty cool displays. There was the giant Tibbers and Annie in the lobby. It was pretty cool next to the Gauntlet station. But yeah, so we had to basically, our aim for this day was to look around the entire floor and see what was there. So there were 2 floors. First floor, most of the main events. Second floor, more indie. Some of the less indie, but more indie. And more, like Loot Crate was upstairs, and Valve was upstairs for one. But the rest of them were mostly indie stuff. And the other thing is, after we had a good look around the floor, I noticed the Alien Isolation booth. And I've been waiting for a good Alien game for so long, and we all know what happened with the last one. So I decided I was going to wait in line, and I ended up waiting in line for about 40-45 minutes. It took a while. It was a lot of fun, though, like... okay, so first of all, in line they had the trailer going. It was really atmospheric. They had this giant like shuttle pod thing that you were lining up to go inside. They had a trailer playing on the side. But the best thing about what they did to wait in line was there was another line going into an alien egg. And I'll let this video explain it. Here we go. Here I am waiting in line for the Alien Isolation. Game I'm really looking forward to, but you know, Alien games don't have the best history, so we'll see if it's actually good or not. Yeah, I'll talk to you afterwards. So what you guys just missed was someone failing the challenge and getting stabbed through the chest with the tail of the alien, and the alien ripping their head off. That was awesome. Did I mention the person's inside that thing? So yeah, the idea is that they have to run through this challenge area in 5 minutes or less, and they win the jacket award thing, which I'll try and get a picture of. Yeah, this guy. Oh wait, here we go. Hold on, because we're not going to be good at it. Damn it! Okay, we didn't quite see it that time. He just failed again. But yeah, they have 5 minutes to complete the challenge. If they succeed, they get the $200 jacket. Oh, did I mention they're inside this thing? Yeah, they're inside there, cut off from everyone else, mood lighting and everything. We even have like a little picture of them in the corner. So.
I mean, you can
yeah, so they have 5 minutes to complete the objective, and if they do it, they get the prize. So far, no one here has done it, but apparently people at the
I think we're gonna go there after anyway.
I want to go. So yeah, no one here has done it, but someone at Comic Con has apparently.
I guess that. It's so real. Just say, oh, what?
Yeah, I don't want to go. Well, I kind of do as well. We'll see. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, like the whole idea of this being enclosed in that thing while playing the game was creepy enough to me, but it was actually really cool. I had a talk with the dev about the game. Apparently, while you can't kill the alien, there are ways to deter it. There's essentially in something he pointed out to me. If I he hinted to me if I ever wanted to do the challenge. I decided not to do it, mostly because the line was huge and it was 5 minutes per person. But yet, basically, he told me that one thing everyone was doing that was missing rather that you should do is somewhere in the first room of that challenge there was hidden a flamethrower. Now this flamethrower will not kill the alien. What it will do is give you a, oh crap, I alerted it, spray it with fire, go hide again. So it's essentially a second chance. And that was crucial to completing the challenge in the time allotted. And in the time there, I watched no one find it. One person I saw them look at it, but they didn't find it. And they went moving on. And the other thing was people tried to just run through it. The person that I saw get the farthest crept insanely slowly. He actually unfortunately ran out of time. So he crept through the entire thing really slowly, didn't alert it once, but he ran out of time. So that you got to find a balance between speed and stealth and all that. So that was really interesting. Then when we went to go in, we got given a waiver that was all of these things about have you experienced it was just these stupid things about how we were giving away the right to complain about being ridiculously scared and needing a change of underwear and all this stuff like that, which was hilarious. So that was amusing to read through before we went in. And then I finally went in, and it was awesome. Now, granted, we only played about half an hour, and I am interested to see how it wraps up to a full game, if you know what I mean. Because what was in there was great, but I can see that getting old really fast if it's an entire game. So I hope to see them do more with it. But what was in there was great. It was terrifying, and it was intense. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time, and it was a lot of fun. Actually, it was really funny. At one point, I managed to get the PS4 to lag out. We were playing on a PS4 to lag out by looking at a fire at a certain angle when an airlock was open, and just bright lights and lag. And the guy came over and was like, "Oh, that's a bug that will be fixed." So that was funny. But yeah, so that was awesome. And then after that, we went and had. Oh no! Wait, sorry. After that, we went to the meetup that Wade had planned. That was where I met Markiplier, by the way. Wade had a fan meetup planned that Shadow and I went and met all of them at, which was awesome. I met Markiplier for the first time there. He's an awesome guy. Really, he's such an awesome guy. And the way that both him and Wade interact with their fans was just really amazing. And that was the first time I was recognized. I had someone come over and say, "Hey, excuse me, are you a test tube?" And I said yes. And I said, "Oh, also, can I have a photo?" And I took a photo with them. And that was the weirdest experience for me. It was awesome, but it was so weird. It happened a couple more times at this fan meetup. So that was awesome. Getting to meet a couple of you guys was really awesome. And so if you were one of the guys that came out, thank you. You made my day, and it was just so awesome. the experience of being there is something else than just seeing on videos. Just that the hordes of people who are all as enthusiastic about these games as you are is just awesome. I've been to AvCon in Australia. Nothing like it. AvCon's awesome, but PAX was something else. One thing I will say, I was told I would have free Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi didn't work in the slightest, so I had no internet outside of the hotel, which really sucked. But yeah, so it was a lot of... But apart from that one little deterrent, it was a lot of fun. And yeah, that was day one.